Good morning. Let me hope you're fine. Let me hope you're okay. So today, there is something little that I want to explain to you people. I want you to understand the reason as to why we are using this robot called RoyalQ. When you see us floating, some people fear to enter RoyalQ because of this, but this is nothing big, or this doesn't mean something big. I rather float rather than making a loss, because the market always recovers. Even if the market goes down, the market will always move up. For example, you always see Bitcoin moving up and down. So I want to show you this. You may be able to do it manually, but it will take you time, or it will be time consuming. Then the robot will save you that burden. Remember, whenever we are setting our coins, so remember, whenever we are setting our coins, I want you to focus on this. When you have just set your coin, there's what we call the current price. There's what we call the average price. When you have just set your robot, there's what we call the current price and the average price. So the average price is the price at which you began trading this coin. Is the price at which you have started trading this coin. Then the current price is the price at which that coin is. So if you want to know at what price they enter this coin, you just need to check the average price. If you want to know at which price is this coin trading now, you just need to check the current price. I want you to look at this. So if I'm to do manual trading, let me say I buy this coin, ODI. If I buy ODI with $100 in my Binance account, under spot, not futures, under spot, then I'll be into the market to wait. If ODI drops, if ODI goes down, I may also buy of $20, but I'm going to do this manually. I'll be doing it by myself. I'll do this manually by myself. But when you're using the RoyalQ robot, you're saved. Your time is saved. How is your time saved? By setting what we call the margin calls. I hope you're seeing. So this coin has 8 margin calls. What does this mean? It means that this robot bought this coin more 8 times. How does it mean? It means that the robot bought this coin more 8 times. When you were not into the market, you weren't there, but the robot kept on buying. Remember, we buy low and sell high. How does it work? We entered this coin at this price, the average price. Now, our current price, we entered this coin at the average price. The price of this coin was at 11.93 US dollars or USDT. Now the current price is 7.34. I want you to look at this. So our robot bought the first time. Our robot bought the next time. When the market went down, it bought again. Bought 8 times. That's why when you look at this, you're having 8 margin calls. Which means that whenever this coin tried to drop, the robot was keeping on buying. And my friend, trust me, the profits won't be the same with someone who is trading with 100, someone who is trading with $50, someone who is trading with 60, someone who is trading with $1,000. Why do we encourage people to use RoyalQ? RoyalQ will save you that time. Because if you enter into the market manually by yourself, you buy this coin at this price, then you have to be there to look at the market by yourself. You have to look at that market so that you see, are there other best entries, possible entries that I can buy more of this coin? But if you're using this robot, the robot will save you that burden. Because the robot has been buying. When for us we are off, we are even sleeping, we are doing other stuff, the robot has been buying. The robot has been buying. You may check that my first amount that I used to buy this coin, we are going to see that. So whenever you're setting your coins, because we always come here where there is trade settings, we always come to trade settings, and we always put in our first buying amount. So our first buying amount is $10 now. But this is not the amount of money we began with. Let us check how much is this coin holding now. So currently, this coin is holding 128 USDT, which is 130 if you round off. It will be 130 if you round off. So I want us to calculate how much did we begin with. When we are trading this coin? Let us go to our calculator. Here. Let us go to our calculator. So currently we have 130 minus. We have 8 margin calls. The robot has bought 8 times. Times 8 times the first buying amount, which is $10. This is $50. So when we are starting to trade this coin, we began with $50. I want you to understand this. When I began trading this coin, I began with $50 here. And here I had 0 margin calls. The robot had bought nothing. I had 0 margin calls. But whenever the market kept on dropping, the robot could buy. The market dropped, the robot bought. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The robot bought here by $10, another $10, another $10, another $10, another $10, another $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This 8. Yeah, another $10. 8. When we add up the 10, 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 plus the 50, we shall be having $130 US, because my robot has been buying. When I'm sleeping, the robot is buying. And if the market tries to move up, I'll be earning some profits. Of which, if someone is doing manual trading, then you have to be onto the market. Remember, this spot market trading is very simple for anyone to do. This is not future trading, whereby if the market drops that much big, you get to be liquidated. And I always encourage people to do their trading within the spot trading. If you are told you don't want to risk your money, do it into spot trading. Because what we are trading in the spot market, we own it. We own what we are trading in the spot market. So this video, I wanted to give you a good explanation, a good example as to why you should use RoyalQ, as to why you should use the robot. Because some of us, we are always busy. Some of us, we are always too busy. We can't do this and this, do this and this. But the robot is there to work for you. Imagine, the robot kept on buying. I began with $50. The robot kept on buying. I think you can look at this. Look at this here. Look at this. Do you know, some people are saying that robots are doing nothing. The robot shows you real time when you began trading this coin. How many days has the robot taken trading this coin? It's all about your capital. How much are you taking? Now let us calculate, because my take profit ratio is 3%. I think you're seeing this. Take profit ratio is 3%. If at all I began with $50, if at all the robot never bought more, if it never bought more of this coin, let us go to our calculator. I bought this coin with $50 times 3%. If at all the market just moved up and it sold, I would have made 1.5. Now let us see how much am I making now. If at all the market moves up times 3%. So I'm making $3.9. $3.9. So I want people to understand this. It is not because we don't know how to trade. We know how to trade. We can do manual trading. But there are some things that you won't be able to perfect. You won't be able to perfect. As a machine, as a robot, as what? So this robot will help you to buy more whenever the market goes down and to sell off for you to make profit. You just need to understand the concept. Whenever you're setting your robot, how many margin calls are you giving it? Which commands are you giving this robot? Currently, the robot has bought more of this coin without my notice, without my concern, but I gave it commands. The robot follows your commands. And currently, I'm trading $120 into this coin. I think you can understand that. So, always follow what you're being told. Always follow what you're being told. The margin call limit, my take profit, the buying amount. But this is for margin calls, because my first buying amount was $50. 50. Then I had to change to $10 because I have to leave some money. I have to leave some money into my account so that my robot can keep on trading for me. So I want this video to help you on how to understand the Royalty robot. Thank you. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave also my number and my